Hello. All right. I want to react to these Owen Dreadnought card reveals. Sometimes I read some cards that make me shake my head. Like Dynamax Cannon, I think was the most. No, sorry, Medusamon, also no one card, was the most recent one that made me shake my head. I think Dynamax Cannon was before that. And sometimes people will send me messages or whatever, and I'll never read them, but they'll send me messages and they'll say you should cover this card on your channel or whatever. I got a lot of requests to cover these cards on my channel, so I'm gonna just give you my opinions on the Owen cards, and it makes total sense to me why this Owen guy came second place in his Dimensions World Championships or whatever, because these cards are something else. So let's get into it. Let me know if you think these cards are good or bad in the comments and all that. Please like and subscribe. Okay, so as for the Tamer himself, Mr. Owen, started main phase, gain memory, opponent has Digimon, that's fine. Cost 3 to play, that's fine. End of your turn by suspending this Tamer, one of your Digimon, Reptile, or Dragonkin trait, gains piercing for the turn, then that Digimon attacks. If you can combo that with something like Raid, that's pretty good. This Tamer eliminates the problem of I have to evolve, but then that's not my turn anymore. Whatever, I lose some of that momentum. Well, no, this Tamer lets you keep the momentum. So, all in all, not a bad Tamer. Pretty good. We have covered Medusamon already. I just want to remind you of my stance about progress. While attacking, your opponent's effects don't affect this Digimon. This ability should not exist in the game. It just should not have been conceived. But it is, and hopefully it's just literally these cards that get it forever, and that's it. Because this can be a problem with some scary, scary cards. I'll tell you that. All right. Sorry, let's go over here first. Lamiamon. It's your level 5, 7 to play, 3 to evolve. Has progress, sure. Your turn, once per turn. When any of your Reptile or Dragonkin traits Digimon's attack targets change, trash your opponent's top security card. That's pretty cool. So, like, if you raid, you burn security. It's nice. Or if they block, you burn security. It's also nice. All turns inheritable once per turn. When your opponent's security is removed from, you may play one Reptile or Dragonkin trait Digimon card with 5,000 DP or less from your hand without paying the cost. That is just a good ability. That's a solid ability. I have nothing else to say. This is a good ultimate. This is a really good card. Yeah, it's Reptile Dragonkin support, sure, but like besides that, it's really good. Like it's a good card. It's balanced. It's good. Not too good, but good. Digimon seems to be the egg of choice. Your turn once per turn when your opponent's security stack is removed from. One of your Digimon may digivolve into a Digimon card with the Reptile or Dragonkin trait in the hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 1. This is a non-Gallantmon related Digimon, I believe. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think you'd play this in Gallantmon. You'd play this in this stuff. Or in the Greymon trading card game. That's what you would do. It's good. This is what BT14 Bowmon should have been. No, this is a balanced egg. You get one cheeky evolution. That's fine. That's nice. And what's really cool is, maybe you're doing an end of turn thing with your Tamer, and then you remove a security stack, and then you evolve something, and then it does something else. Still technically during your turn. It's not a bad egg. It's pretty good. Agumon. I love this rookie. On play, return a Digimon card with the Reptile Dragonkin trait from your trash to your hand, plus 2,000 DP inheritable during your turn. This is just a good card for your Reptiles and your Dragonkins. This is great. It gives you recursion. So even if you're playing the Greymon trading card game and maybe they're doing their thing, there are a lot of cards that you can get back if they blow up your first stack, like maybe Greymon X or something. Really good. Really good. I like it. Cyclonemon is whatever. It's a security Digimon. On play when evolving, delete when opponent's Digimon 4,000 DP or less. Plus 2,000 DP inheritable. This is definitely the worst card of the bunch. I don't know if you necessarily want to play it per se, but it's fine. Like it's security Digimon. That pops something. It's like Geogreymon. Basically. It's cool. Cyberdramon. This ultimate Play for 7, evolve for 3 on play when digivolving. Has Dragonkin in the traits, by the way. If your opponent has 5 or fewer security cards, they place 1 card from their hand as the bottom security card, then trash their top security card. And then 4,000 plus inheritable during your turn. I'm not the super biggest fan of this card, but I get it. It gives your opponent the ability to place something incredibly strong at the bottom of their security. So, like, as long as you just remember it's there, and you remember that that last card could be something insane, and if you can just burn it, you're fine. But if you, for some reason, can't do that, this card will kill yourself. Will make you kill yourself. So just keep that in mind. Alright? Then we get to the War Greymon here. And when this card was kind of revealed, I made a joke that it's an uncommon. Maybe they want the Greymon trading card game to be the best deck in Volume 1 regulation battles. Like, that's a conspiracy theory. I think it's really funny. But in more serious talks here, this guy here, you evolve for 3. When this card would be played, reduce the play cost by 2 for each of your opponent's Digimon. That's really interesting, and we'll talk about why that's interesting in a second. It's got Rush, it's got Raid, it's got Blocker, and then it has all turns once per turn. When any of your opponent's Digimon are deleted, this Digimon may unsuspend. So, like, if your opponent is having a going wide deck, you can just basically play this card for almost nothing or nothing, which is pretty cool. Now, this is no Medieval Gallantmon. Let me be clear. You're not just blowing shit up all the time, but you're just sticking a 6 on the board with Rush, Raid, and Blocker, so you can plop it on the board, you can raid with something, and then you're going to delete it, and then you're going to unsuspend and do something else. Right? Like, that's just pretty good in by itself. And if you're building the stack with it, it's not too bad. Now, again, given how fast-paced and how crazy the Digimon trading card game is right now, a card like this isn't really all that. But this card will see play. So that's pretty cool. And then lastly, the card that really made my response to this video even a thing. This was the card that people were like, Mario, did you see this card? Mario, did you see this card? Mario, did you see this card? Yeah, I saw this card. So it's a Liberator option known as Raging Serpentine with a play cost of 8. But wait, when this card would be used, if your opponent has 3 or fewer security cards, reduce the cost by 4. So this card is going to cost 4. I'm just letting you know. If you're playing this for 8, you're probably bad. Main, delete one of your opponent's highest DP Digimon, then place this card in the battle area. So, for 4, you're popping something huge. Okay, that's pretty good. All turns. When your opponent's security stack is removed from delay, one of your Reptile Dragonkin trait Digimon may digivolve into a Reptile or Dragonkin trait Digimon in the card without playing the cost. Yeah. The security effect, by the way, is whatever. Delete opponent's Digimon has DP. It's whatever. Thankfully, it doesn't place itself on the battle area. That's all I'm going to say. Look, here's my thing with this card. We don't necessarily have the Reptile or Dragonkin cards that can super abuse this right now. They don't really exist. Yeah, you have some good ones that you'll pop off with this when you got a nice level 6 on the board. You'll ruin your opponent's day. Maybe. However, this card does not keep in mind any potential future proofing that might happen. Like, any good Reptile Dragonkin they print now is subject to the exploitation of this card. And depending on how really good that card is, being able to evolve it for free could be game ending. That's kind of my concern with the card. I don't think they thought about the future. And considering this is the Greymon trading card game sometimes, and all your Greymons are Dragonkins, you know, this has the potential to be a very, very powerful card in common. Which leads me to my last point. Like, you read cards like this, and you read cards like this War Greymon, right? Cards like these are way better than some of the super rares we've had in recent sets. Hell, they're even better than some of the secret rares we've had in recent sets, which is insane. Really shouldn't be that way, but this is the direction the game is moving in. So this card kind of scares me. Not today, not tomorrow either, but like maybe a few sets down the line when there's more War Greymon stuff or Black War Greymon stuff. We know we're getting a Black War Greymon Sinister Order whatever set. Maybe this card with that support will break that deck right open. We have no idea. We don't know. But a card like this that just says evolve your thing for free does not keep in mind what this card could do in the future, could be a problem. This is the best card of the bunch. But anyway, that's it for my video on this today. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I guess I'll see you later. Bye!